Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, bro.
Good morning, Kuya Nikki.
Good morning, Kuya Mikmik. Kumusta?
Isang maulan na araw.
Ayun. Okay, once again, guys, this is your morning with the Kuyas. My name is Kuya Nikki. And yours truly, our residence licensed immigration consultant.
Good morning po, mga kababayan. Kuya Mikmik po at your service.
Yan. So, today it's Tuesday. No? Thank God it's Tuesday. Marami naman po tayong mga kababayan na nakakuha ng approval. Congratulations po.
Oh yes, congrats.
Yan po, especially yung client din ni Kuya Mikmik din. Congratulations sa mga complicated clients na na-approve.
Yes. Magsasama-sama na yung mga families nila. Yes, congratulations po.
Yan. At saka yung mga hindi pa na-approve, po tayong mawalan ng pag-asa. Andiyan na po yun. No? Sunod-sunod na po yan. So weather check tayo dito sa Ontario. Sabi ni Kuya Mikmik, maulan nga daw sa Alberta. Dito naman, we're expecting as high as 26 degree today.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be sunny all day, kaya magandang mamasyal ngayon.
26 degrees, Kuya Nikki?
Yes, but yun nga, siyempre, with the wind and everything, feels like 28 or 29 yan.
Wow.
Parang Pilipinas.
Sa amin, Kuya Nikki, 8 degrees, tapos umuulan. Siguro for our viewers, just to give you a perspective, gano'n ba kalaki yung Canada? Second largest country po siya in the world. Russia is the biggest. Canada is second. Ang Ontario, Kuya Nikki, tama ba? Dalawang time zone ni Ontario by itself?
Yes.
Oras sa dulo ng Ontario.
Sa dulo kasi part na ng parang Manitoba. So, ano sila, ng 1 day, 1 hour pala, sorry, 1 hour.
Yes. So, I think mga 4 time zones po yata nasa Canada. So, ganun po kalaki. Kaya kami lagi nagko-compare ni Kuya Nikki ng weather kasi dulo-dulo po kami east and west.
Yes. I hope sa Pilipinas din, okay yung weather, no? Actually, bro, today, this month pala of June, we're celebrating the Filipino Heritage Month.
Yes.
No? So there are a lot of Filipino events here in Canada na they are, talagang yung kultura ng Pilipinas, pinapakita natin.
Yes, nakakatawa nga. Nakikita ko mga pictures po ni Nikki. Talagang Filipinos celebrated well.
Yes. And, as a Filipino din, we're proud, no? Proud tayo.
Yes.
Na talagang pinagmamalaki natin na nandito tayo as a Filipino na, alam mo yun, nagtutulungan at the same time na in the spirit of bayanihan, kung ika nga, di ba?
Yes.
Ayun. So we encourage everyone to also share this live stream sa lahat po ng social media po namin, mga YouTube, mga Facebook, mga Facebook group. Naka-live po to. We encourage everyone to share this one kasi nga it's a very informative session again for another school. As you can see, meron po kaming bisita ulit. Hindi na po siya bago. And this is one of the top school in Ontario, yung Confederation College. And hindi na natin pa habain, bro. Please help me welcome the international representative of Confederation College for the Southeast Asia, Miss Cristel Villanueva. Valenzuela.
Good morning. Kulang yata sa coffee.
Yeah. Ayun.
Yes.
So, good morning, Cristel. How are you?
Good morning. Well, good evening here. I'm actually based in the Philippines. Hello, Kuya Nikki. Hello.
Hello po.
Well, you guys were talking about the weather, and it's also quite erratic here, as you know, in the Philippines. In the morning, it's hot as it's hot as hot as sa baba. Sa baba. But yeah, it's very hot, humid, and in the afternoon, it's it's crazy when it with a downpour of rain. So I think that's how it works in the Philippines. But nevertheless, I'm doing good. I'm actually I do have some runny nose today, so bear with me. And then I'm all very grateful that you have invited Confederation College and making us part of this wonderful info session. And really looking forward to our activities, in-person activities. I think we'll talk about that later on, right?
Yep.
Yes, yes,
Yep.
yes. Actually, bro, sabi ko, baka naman pwede mo i-flex yung t-shirt mo, Miss Cristel. Sabi ko,
Ayan.
ang sarap siguro suotin ng ganyan, bro, no?
Wait, no.
Siguro,
Oo.
Oh,
siguro
oo.
maganda yan, madam, sa XL.
Parang bagay sa
Ayun. Yes,
Bagay
yes.
sa amin sa XL.
Ayun.
Definitely. We'll flex all together.
Yan.
Actually, yung Confederation College is one of the top school dito sa Ontario. Mga kababayan po, marami po tayong yung Filipino students po, lumalaki na po yung counts po doon.
Yep.
Saka yung pathway kasi sa permanent residency, this is one of the school na meron silang pathway for PR, no? And sure enough, si Miss Cristel will explain it further. So,
Ayan.
Miss Cristel, ang dami na excited. Everyone, please do share this live session with us. And Miss Cristel, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. All right, let me share the screen. And here we go. Okay. Can you see my screen right now?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Ayan. Meron lang audio ko naririnig.
Yeah, I'm gonna lower the volume of the background.
Yan. Kasi
Yeah.
meron din tayong video later on. Yep, you're right. Sir Nikki and Sir Mikmik, I'm going to highlight, of course, the program that we offer at Confed and the settlement pathways that our students are eligible to apply after they have finished or commenced with their studies, and of course, the services that we offer. So let me start now. Okay. Let me just maximize this. But before I start with the actual presentation, I would also show a very quick video if you don't mind. So please watch this.
Hi, I'm Jenna, and I'm part of the recruitment team at Confederation College. I'm here in the Student Commons, the heart of the college. The Student Commons are sponsored by Suki. Everyone's encouraged to come here to relax and hang out. We often host events such as career fairs, trivia nights, karaoke nights, and even movie nights on our theater-sized screen. Suki is responsible for your health plan and bus pass. However, they also do things like campus recreation, events, and sports clubs. Over here, we have Applewin, which you can learn about in our student services video. I'm on my way to the Patterson Library Commons. Across from the Student Commons is the first floor of Patterson Library. Here we have computers, printers, and group study rooms for students to access. At the back is the Academic Success Center, where students can come for professional and peer tutoring. Let's go upstairs. On the second floor of our library, you can access many of the same resources. In addition, we have a tech bar where you can rent out equipment for any projects and assignments you might have. We also have library staff available to answer any questions and help you access our e-resources. If you're just looking to blow off some steam in between classes, we have a Nintendo Switch set up on a large screen TV for you to use. And of course, since we are a library, we have plenty of print materials for you to use. Around the corner from our Patterson Library is an International Education Center. Let's go check it out. Confederation College is home to over 1,400 international students coming from 25 different countries all over the world. If you have a chance, we definitely recommend coming by and learning about some of these new cultures. We also have plenty of study abroad opportunities for you to be able to learn from a different country. All of these areas make up the heart of the student commons. Just around the corner, we have our cafeteria, which you can learn about in our Ryan Hall cafeteria video.
Right. Okay. So you've seen a, quick snapshot of Confederation College, some of the services that we offer to international students, and of course an overview of the college. How I'd say progressive the city of Thunder Bay, where the college is situated as well. And speaking of which, in this presentation, I'll be talking about the city as well because we have to understand, we have to know for a fact that it also has an impact or bearing when you select a pathway to Canada or a college in Canada. Apart from the benefits of under the study visa, we should also establish and be aware of the short and long term of benefits if my college where it's situated will have an impact on me. So when it comes to the short term, will the city where the college is located, will there be part-time jobs available for me, or will there be jobs available for my spouse or my partner who I might bring with me? And perhaps there's also an opportunity for my kids, if I'll bring them with me as well, to study within the nearby school under free education. And another short or long term impact is that will this also provide me postgraduate work opportunities? And last but not the least, the settlement plan or the permanent residency route. So that's why it is very important or essential for us to understand the short term and long term impact when we select a school, and when also this correlates where the school is situated. Okay. And because of that, I'm going to present very quick video of the city of Thunder Bay, and also kindly pay attention to the profile of the college.
We don't need to tell you about the vibrant urban oasis that is Thunder Bay. You know that this clean, green, beautiful city is a regional hub for commerce and transportation. But we may need to remind you that Thunder Bay is a city where employers have hundreds of jobs needing to be filled. Job opportunities abound in Thunder Bay, from accounting to forestry, catering to information technology, mining to healthcare. Businesses and organizations are actively seeking personnel from entry level to executive management. You know it's great to live here. Now just imagine also building your career here. A 10-minute stress-free commute? Now that's gotta be worth looking into. You can enjoy low commute times, low cost of living, and a lower stress lifestyle. You gain time, money, and a whole new way of life. Work here, live here. Go to Thunder Bay for life.
Right. And of course, in this video, some of the key sectors were presented when it comes to, of course, occupation and work opportunities. You've heard about accounting, healthcare, business, so forth and so on. In the city of Thunder Bay, if I may add, what are the other key sectors? Apart from what has mentioned in that video, manufacturing, of course, it's such a domineering occupation across, well, Ontario, and particularly in Thunder Bay, especially the skilled trades, engineering, aviation, technology as well, and hospitality. Little that they know that Thunder Bay is also a place or a hub for recreational activities and for a spots for traveling, and also for those domestic and international travelers. It is such an ideal place for them as well when it comes to hospitality. And this is correlated with the culinary management courses as well that we have at Confederation College. We are also very big on the community programs such as early childhood education, recreation therapy, developmental service worker, to name few. Okay, so these are only few of the programs and the key sectors that would be really recommendable if you choose or select Confederation College. Now, if you pay attention to the left part of the screen, this is the quick profile of the city of Thunder Bay. We are quite strategic when it comes to location. 2 hours away by flight, okay, from Ontario, 8 hours away from Manitoba, and about 4 hours away from Minnesota, the USA. And when it comes to size, we are actually double the size of the Philippines. So it is similar to the size of France. But still, as mentioned by Sir Mick and Sir Nicky earlier, Canada is such a massive place. And to think that Thunder Bay City is just a small city, given the size, double size of the Philippines. So if you can just imagine that. And given also that kind of dimension, we'd always say that it's rare for our students not to find work opportunities. Imagine the size of this city. And I forgot to mention, we are also very big on the maritime. So we have the largest inland port in the world. And in fact, just a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, one of the popular cruise liners or cruise ship just docked Thunder Bay City. So there you go. And last but not the least, we are incredibly robust with employers. Hindi tayo mapapahiya pagdating sa part-time and postgraduate opportunities and opportunities for your spouse as well. Okay, and this also is a vital information. Now that we have understood the city, or we have a glimpse of the city of Thunder Bay, great news. So we also have the support of the mayor of Thunder Bay, Mr. Bill Mauro. Our marketing team just conducted an interview with him recently, and he did emphasize that the international students, you, our prospective students with Sun-Cor, of course, are a vital, or do you play an essential role in the community. But by how? By filling in the part-time jobs and, of course, the full-time jobs after graduation. And that is something that we're very proud and happy about, to be considered, to be recognized by the city of Thunder Bay. Is I hope it has an important bearing for you when it comes to selection process. Okay. And also, I will reiterate this as mentioned earlier by Sun-Cor, that Confederation College, we are very fortunate enough to be part a multiple immigration route or settlement route for the students. So this could be the principal applicant essentially would be the student. However, there's also possibility that it could be your spouse. Well, I'm not. I don't have the liberty to talk much about this or really emphasize. However, I think we do have the team of Sun-Cor to walk you through on this. And secondly, we also have our immigrations team on campus once you're already a student at Confed, and they will guide you along with this information. Our team at Confed, of course, they will help not help you with application, but they will guide you with the requirements and also building your points in order for you to meet the eligibility requirements for this three immigration options. Number one is the Rule and North Immigration Pilot Program. We also will be qualified for the Canadian Experience class, and last but not the least, under the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program. Okay. And so speaking of the immigration advisory, so it's only one of the services or support that you will get to receive or benefit from once you're a student at Confed College. Apart from that, you could also seek assistance from our team about the following. We do have in entrance and in program scholarships. We do have employment guidance. We do have accommodation assistance. So, as an example here, for those who would like to seek some guidance for their postgraduate work opportunities, they could just always knock on our door from the student career services, and they could be guided accordingly. They could help with boosting more their skills or their portfolio when it comes to their interview skills, their CV. So they would really be a great match for the Canadian market. And also, they provide assistance or advisory when it comes to career guidance. And also, we do have a list of job posting that would truly benefit our students. Lastly, we have job fairs, on campus job fairs that we would always advise our students to attend. And I'm very happy to share with you like the Filipino students that we have at Confed. They're very proactive, they're very aggressive, so they do attend all of these sessions, and in return they would have some options, okay? Not only one or two for work opportunities even before they graduate. So the key here is really attend all of these free activities that we offer, and you never know that that this would really be a core advantage for you, okay? And so now, moving forward, what are the programs that we offer at Confed? You can take a screenshot from the screen, or you can ask further from Sun-Cor team, and they can walk you through. So, but just to highlight the different faculties that we have, first is we do have the Faculty of Aviation, engineering, technology, and trades. Next is business, hospitality, and media arts, health and community services. And last but not the least, we do have the postgraduate programs. Please take note that we do have three intakes. First is September. Well, September 2022 is, of course, closed already for all programs. And next is we are now open for January. And please be advised that for January, some programs are also on their wait list. So, very critical for us to apply as soon as possible. And of course, the next intake is the May intake. For May intake, it is quite limited. We only offer postgraduate programs. But the great news here is that we have different faculties that you can select from. Okay. And now I'm more over the program. I'm not sure if you can see clearly here, but this is a new initiative that we just have launched recently. In fact, it was just last week. And this program is what we call the dual program. Other schools would call this twinning, bundled, so forth and so on. And why should we consider dual program? So these are the following points that we really need to bear in mind. First one, with a dual program, it secures your seat for the second program, because this is the reality. Um, for those who would want to do a 1 year program, they might say it's not enough because they want to have longer, well, postgraduate work permit and other reasons. And but the problem is that it the some of the seats for the second program that we have are normally full, okay? And that's why if you want to secure your seat, you could already, okay, apply for this type of program. And so that's the first point. It secures your seat for the second program. The second point is that essentially it would provide you a longer permit. So instead of having a 1 year permit because of the 1+1 format, you would now have a 2 year study permit, and it would lessen the stress of the application for extension, and I don't have to add additional fees. So yeah, that's the second point. And of course, with a dual program, you could work full time during the gap period. So it's like a similar to a 2 year um, program. So, what is a gap period? So, if we look at the left part of the screen, we have two intakes for the second program that you could go for. And you might be curious or might be puzzled here. Why is it already that we have established the program here for the dual? Because we want again to make sure that this would benefit you when it comes to here. As you can see, upon graduation, this will provide you the two different specialties of a program, and these are all great match for you as well. Okay, and so now the choice is that for the first program, since this is a launch initiative, we have it for January 2023. And here's the thing: for the next program or the second program, you don't have to do it right after. You could go for option two, which is January 2024. So that comes in the gap period. Excuse me. So when is the gap period? So when you go for January, your classes will begin, of course, January up until around August. And then, so from September to December, that is your gap period. And you can do full time work. Okay. And continue by January 2024. But of course, you also have an option to do a second program for September 2023. And this will have no longer gap, only a couple of weeks. Then you start with your second program. The benefit of this, of course, is we have more options, and secondly, you would be done with the second program earlier. Okay, so I think, yeah, so if you're gonna do September 2023, you'll be done by May 2024. Okay, so now that we have these options, I hope that this would really provide you an insightful um, option when it comes to the dual program that we're offering for winter 2023. Okay, and of course, we do have our entrance scholarship. This is an automatic scholarship for Filipinos, but there's a catch here, and this is there is no special mechanic, there is no special criteria. So you could in fact just as long as you qualify for the academic requirement or the admission requirement, you are good to go. However, okay, the catch is that number one, this is only offered for a 2 year program. The dual program is in part of this. Number two is that also there is a limited quota for this, so it's like first apply, first reserve basis. Okay, and so let's cap it off. The presentation.
I really commend
But please watch this first.
the Canadian government because it has given the students a pathway to stay here. So students come, they study, they get used to living in Canada, they adapt to the culture, they improve their language, and then they graduate with a Canadian credential. And then the Canadian government makes it relatively easy for them to stay for anywhere up to 3 years to work here and apply everything they learned. We have an awful lot of students who come here for our engineering programs, and some of them are quite unique. Some of them are known across Canada and even outside of Canada. We have a very well-known aerospace manufacturing program. There may be one or two other colleges that offer something similar. Right now, we have opened a brand new tech hub that I can't remember how many millions of dollars we've invested in equipment there. But it's going to have state-of-the-art equipment for many of our engineering programs.
Right. Okay. So that's actually Miss Miriam Wall. She is the Dean of International Education Center at Confederation College. And just to give an emphasis on what she has mentioned, she does commend the government of Canada for emphasizing or highlighting the possibility to stay put after you have finished with your studies. She even encourages the student to do so and apply what they have learned. We are actually quite blessed again with the support of the school and the community. We try to make things accessible to our students as much as we can. And now, why should we select Confederation College? Okay, so here we go. We do waive IELTS for all programs. We do have, of course, different criteria for admission requirements. The minimum entry requirement for us is a graduate of high school of the old Philippine curriculum. So if you're coming from the old Philippine curriculum without any post-secondary, no vocational, or no undergrad, no bachelor's degree, you could um, qualify for a certificate or diploma without any bridging program. No pre-sessional subjects or no pre-sessional program. Right away to certificate or diploma program. However, you have to submit Duolingo. So that's the core difference. But if you are a K to 12, a bachelor's degree holder, an undergrad of a 2 year program, or vocational, if you have a 2 year vocational course, you could qualify for IELTS waiver for all programs. And we have programs with the co-op or paid internship. And if you have kids with you, we do have a lot of schools around the area that would have access to free education up until K 12. This is one thing that we're very happy about. As long as there is no wait list or if it's not high demand, expect to receive your offer letter within 24 hours. To 2 weeks. So that is our turnaround time for the release of your offer letter. And as mentioned, we do have offers for entry and in-person scholarships to our students. Reasonable cost of living. How is that? We have on-campus accommodation as low as 350 Canadian dollars per month, with inclusions of Wi-Fi and all their uh, the uh, the what do you call that? All the equipment. It's already inclusive, and for off campus, you can find as low as 450 onwards. And next one is we do have great opportunities for part time work. And as an international student at Confederation College, you have free access to the city buses. So just present your student ID and you do not have to pay for your transit bus. And last but not the least, our students could qualify for the following: RNIP, OINP, and CEC for their settlement pathway. And I also encourage you to add our official Facebook page, Confederation College International Philippines, as we post like the new information there, or perhaps we might have some scholarships. So, or more scholarships and other great news. So please um, subscribe to our Facebook page. So thank you very much. That ends my presentation. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Christelle. Yun, very short, brief, and precise.
Yes.
Very, ang dami po nilang programs actually, especially for yung mga health-related programs, trade programs, and yung mga postgrad programs din nila. I'm very surprised that, yung vision is very edited. They have this program. I think there is an airport close in Thunder Bay.
Yes, I forgot to mention. Thank you, thank you. It is 15 minutes away from the campus. So that's the Thunder Bay International Airport. And Sir Nikki, in fact, we do have our faculty. It's called the Aviation Center of Excellence.
Mhm.
So nandun mismo yung aming school for the Faculty of Aviation. We have our
Ayun.
own planes, we have our own facilities for our aviation students. Thank you for mentioning that.
Yes. So it all means that within Canada, you can easily access it.
Mhm.
Tsaka yun nga, nandun mismo yung faculty, yung ano nyo, yung school nyo for your aviation.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yun. Tapos, yeah, I'm very excited kasi nga, Confederation College is one of our top partner ng Sun-Cor, and we're really encouraging everyone, especially yung mga nasa higher age na, no? Kasi this will give them a lot of rooms for the permanent residency because they have a lot of other than when it comes to immigration, yung sa RNIP, sa OINP, sa CC, and even PR to PR. I-add na natin yun. Ayun.
So actually, Kuya Nikki, ang mga estudyante ng Confederation College, siguro, lagyan natin 5 yung options nila. Yung RNIP, OINP International Student Job Offer Stream, OINP In-Demand Skill Stream, Canadian Experience Class, and then pag binalik or pag bumalik, yung TR to PR possible. So 5. 5 yung available compared to other locations or other provinces. Yun yung pinaka-strength ni Confederation College. Of course, on top of quality education. And now that they are welcoming a combo, parang combo meal, combo meal na mga programs. Yes. So it's something new, something exciting din for them.
Yeah, flex mo rin yung sabi nga ni Miss Cristel, yung cost of living doon, no? Aside from yung lifestyle natin, mas mura lang. They are offering at as low as 350 yung accommodation ng school, no? So, I think wala ka nang mahanap.
350 with internet. Mahirap yata matalo yun, Kuya Nick.
Yun. At saka, kasi kami din
Nagulat din ako.
kami eh. Kaya alam namin yung 350 is not doable.
So mga kababayan, bakit ba bilib kami sa 350 with internet? Kung kayo po ay nagrarenta ng bahay, ang internet siguro mga 90, depende sa speed, mga $90 to $190 yata.
Yes.
Depending on the speed. So kung yung 350 ninyo na room or dorm, may internet na, you are saving that much, at least $100. Or kung may kahati kayo, $50, malaki pa din.
Yes.
Here in Canada, especially for students, internet is life. Mabilis po ang internet dito. Ilan nga ba internet dito, Kuya Nikki?
Maraming provider tayo. Pero yun nga, usually sa mga bahay, meron tayong as low as siguro 200 Mbps, 500 Mbps, 1 gigabyte. No?
Yes. Actually sa akin yata 5 eh. Kasi pero mabilis talaga compared sa...
Yes. Walang dito.
Umalis ako panitigin ng Pilipinas, 2 Mbps yata eh.
Ayun.
Hindi mo dial up ka pa. So malaki talaga yung difference po. And
yes.
That is internet alone.
Yeah. And ang isa pa dun sa i-highlight natin, yung bus is free, no? When we say bus kasi, yung mga student dito sa Ontario, they're spending 150 to 180 monthly pass.
Yes.
No. So yun pa lang. Sa Confederation, ipapakita mo ng ID mo. Make sure lang dala mo ID mo. Kasi wag mawala yung ID natin. Kasi nga libre pa yung accommodation. I mean, ng bus, no?
Libre yung bus.
Walang traffic kasi nga hindi siya ganun ka daming din ng mga sasakyan doon. Siguro yung mga dumadaan doon yung mga trucks nagbebiyahe papuntang US, papuntang
yes.
Doon. Sa tanda natin, nandun po yung one of the pinakamalaking pier or dock.
Inland port.
Yes, yung port. So imagine mo, isang cruise ship nagdock doon. Ibig sabihin, malaki talaga.
Oh yes, malaki talaga siya, Kuya Nikki. Tsaka sabi nga ni Miss Cristel, an interesting trivia was the city of Thunder Bay by itself, doble ng Pilipinas po yung laki. So, thank you for that trivia pa. Nakakatuwa naman ganun pala kalaki yung Thunder Bay.
Yun. Saka hindi lang yun, bro. Yung mga programs kasi nila, these are programs that are needed for the community. No? Hindi siya yung program lang na basta ma-offer lang. No, they really selected programs that the community can they can apply for it. No? At the same time, um, ito yung mga programs na to, they can easily get the part-time jobs, no, while they're studying. At the same time, after they studies, nandun na lahat eh. Kumbaga, hindi lang basta-basta maka-offer ng program. And which is good kasi nga,
Yes.
tandaan po natin, Confederation is a public funded college. It told me it runs by the government. And then, ano din siya, they offer postgraduate work permit. No? So,
Yep.
just an FYI to everyone. Okay, so start tayo na bro. Muna tayo kasi marami naming mga question dito. So, shoutout muna tayo. Good morning mga kuyas.
Ay, good morning po, madam.
Congratulations ulit sa mga na-approve natin mga
Yes,
kababayan.
congratulations. Marami-rami
Welcome
sila.
to Canada.
Congratulations po.
Ayan po, sabi nga namin, the real journey starts when you arrive here in Canada.
Yes.
Yan. Ito, from Maret Ador Picasales. Good morning mga kuyas, watching from Israel. Ayan.
Hi, God bless.
Mahabot natin ng
po.
Israel.
Hello po.
Ayan. Ito naman, watching from Pasay City, present po. Ayan.
Thank you. Present.
Si Ian David Almacen. Hello.
Hello po.
Good morning, kuyas. Watching from Mindanao. Ayan, maayong gabi sa inyong tanandra sa taga Mindanao. Maayong hope okay mo tanan makita tapuhon. Ito naman
See you soon po.
Watching from Dubai, will be in Calgary for the full intake. Ayan po.
Ayan, kita po tayo.
Ayan. Si Macrina Guerre, watching from Niagara on the lake. Hello. Kapitbahay. Ayan. Si Camille Madrigal, ito, suki namin to. Good morning, kuyas from Dubai. Ayan. Si Raddy, isa din sa suki namin. Si Rad Peter, watching from Jeddah, mga kuyas po. Ayan. Si Eleanor, watching from Bohol. Uy, mga sana, kumusta mo dira? Makita tatanan pohon. Ayan. Si Carpio Ed, good evening, watching from Manila. Ayan po. Ito, first question, ano po magandang program for a chemist? 40 years old already. Ayan, for Miss Cristel. May mga
Yes.
program pa tayo for a chemist?
Yeah. If I assume that the client has a bachelor's degree, so I would advise to go for a postgraduate option. We do have health informatics, also health admin leadership, or perhaps she might be interested to go with a dual program. Kasi meron tayong combined program for those that I've mentioned earlier. They could go for that. We also have medical lab assistant. So that could be actually a good combination. Check ko nga, parang meron tayong, like on the first program, she could go for health. Sorry. Wala pala siya dito. Wala yung MLA. Ay, may MLA pala. May MLA ba? May medical lab assistant kami but not for the dual program. So, I would, at the top of my head, it would definitely be postgraduate na lang. Just to make sure. Postgraduate programs, again, in health informatics, health admin leadership. So
Yun.
that's Mhm.
And also, Maria, if you need help, just reach out to Sun-Cor. We'll help you narrow down your option.
Yep.
There.
There's a lot of what do you call these programs. Yung iba naman nag-change ng career. Yun nga, yours truly, si Kuya Mikmik, from economics to IT.
Yes.
Ayan.
Marami na tayo, Kuya Niking, na ano talaga eh.
Yeah, from electronics engineer to culinary. Ayan
From
po.
seaman to motive power, for example.
Yes.
Ganun.
Sabi nga, si Kuya Mikmik, yan po yung forte niya. So, he's offering his services din po. Ayan.
Yeah,
So, continue na tayo. Yun nga, Miss Maria, if you want to go deeper, just go to our website, sun-core.com, and you can book a consultation for free for me. I can help you out, narrow down your option. Okay, si Miss Ian David Almacen. How about PGWP? Yes po.
Oh, yes po.
Eligible for postgrad work permit po ang Confederation College as long po as sa minimum ata bro is 8 months of studies.
8 months ang kailangan to qualify for a study permit. Normally, ang one school year is 2 semesters, which is technically 8 months, pero
Yes.
considered naman siya as a one-year program kadalasan. Ang Confederation College po as a publicly funded school and a designated learning institution, siya po ay qualified for PGWP po.
Yes. Natawa lang ako nung ano bro kasi sabi niya, kuya, paano po yung 1 year yung program ko pero natapos ko in 2 years? Eligible po ba ako sa 2 years PGWP?
Ah, may ingat po tayo sa ganun kasi pag ganun siya tumagal, possible na nagpa-part-time studies kayo and then pag
Or bumagsak na. Kaya
hindi
inulit
po
mo
kayo
yung
magka-qualify.
yun. So once again guys, everyone, sa lahat ng mga nag-apply, please do spend more time studying rather than working. Kasi nga, sabi nga namin yung contract natin dito sa Canada is study visa, hindi po working visa. No, option lang po natin yung 20 hours. No, marami na po tayong estudyante bumagsak kasi nga they spend more time working. And hindi po natin pwedeng i-reason sa teacher na absent or bumagsak po ako because hindi ako nakapag-study because I'm working. Walang ganun po dito, no? Million po yung ginastos natin kaya
Yes.
we need to really do our efforts talaga, no?
Speaking of work, Miss Cristel, ano po ba ang typical work sa Thunder Bay na expect ng mga estudyante po?
For the part-time or
Yes.
yung postgraduate?
For part-time.
Sige, let's start with part-time. Two things, two segments pala. First is for on-campus. So
Okay.
we do have
Wow.
on-campus work opportunities, and our students could seek the job posting. We actually post it on our website. And through the student organization page, they're also very active. They have the Facebook page, Instagram page, and official page through our college website. We very detailed doon, nilalagay namin how much is the job offered, the requirements, so forth and so on. As an example, last intake, I've seen job posting for on-campus such as assistant at the daycare center, okay, in
Okay.
the campus, and then office admin. Also, we have the student ambassador, which is iconic. Their role is to post about Confed, be
Yep.
our influencer for college. So, and of course, a tutor, being a tutor for specific subjects. And those are few of the sample for on-campus jobs. For off-campus naman, what I've gathered from the students, and I would also like to thank the Filipino community and the students at Confed. They're so helpful, napaka-helpful nila. They always share information if there is a job posting. They post it in the different official GCs for the students. And the variety of the occupations or the part-time work, number one, very big naman tayo sa food service. I think across naman Canada for
Yep.
part-time opportunities. So the food service, we have students working at the pharmacy. So, and then we also have students working part-time sa admin. I don't know how aggressive they are, but I'm very happy to inform you nga na even for part-time, hindi siya yung one specific industry lang, an array of industries offered to these students. Personal support worker, even they don't have experience. But what I've gathered is that if you have like a background, a degree, for example, kasi common to sa Philippines, nag-BSN, but never practice
Yep.
BSN. Di ba? Uso yan sa Philippines. Nag-ibang career, pero pagdating doon, yung kanilang, nag-qualify sila as an home care support for their part-time work. So,
Oh,
uh, yeah, so those are a few of the things that we have for the part-time work. For now, for postgraduate work, that I'm since we need to emphasize on the key sectors as mentioned nga, Sir McNee, Sir Nikki. We do have we're very big on the engineering, um sector. So mining, yan, safety, and then also the technology, computing, health sciences, of course, community. For business, we have a lot of international businesses and local businesses in the city of Thunder Bay. An array din tayo when it comes to the business sector, marketing, digital marketing, accountancy, human resource, of course.
Yes.
We're very big on that. All of the health programs, dental, wala tayong issue doon. Mental lab, of course, personal support worker, never had an issue. So only few that I've mentioned about. Mm-hmm.
All
Yes.
right.
Just,
Perfect.
just to add lang din doon, bro, na yun nga, lahat naman, maraming mga companies in Thunder Bay. No? Kasi sa sobrang laki niya, there's a lot of industry. And first of all, kung lahat ng companies kailangan ng human resource,
Yeah.
kailangan nila ng sales and marketing, kailangan
Mm-hmm.
ng IT, no?
Mm-hmm.
So those are the sectors din sa mga ano na mga postgrad diplomas natin. And aside from that, when it comes to health naman, yes po, as long as you're willing to be trained, hindi kailangan kung anong background mo.
Yep.
Ganito sa Canada, no? Kahit wala kang background sa cooking, sa pastries, as long as you're willing to be trained, ang daming opportunities na mag-open up na hindi mo alam na meron ka palang skills nun. And end up you'll be surprised then you'll be mastering those skills. And magagamit mo, no? Ayun. So, bro, yung ano natin, suki si Mr. Jan Emmanuel.
Yan, Sir John. Hopefully to see you soon.
Kuyas, waiting na po kami dito sa UAE. Ayan po. Tapusin muna namin po ang aming
Pilipinas.
homecoming bago po kami pupunta sa international. Ayun. Speaking of homecoming po, i-flex ko lang yung ano natin, homecoming event natin.
Yan,
So,
nakasama si Miss Cristel.
yes, kasama po namin si Miss Cristel. Saan ba yun? Ano ko lang yung ano namin. There you go. So yan, hello again everyone. So we're going to be doing our Balikbayan with the Kuyas event, our Sun-Cor's official homecoming. So we'll, together with Confederation College po, makikita niyo po yung kagandahan ni Miss Cristel with us.
Ayun, no?
We're gonna be doing our first leg in Mindanao sa Iligan City po at the New Go Hotel on July 16, 2022 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The City of Waterfalls. Nandito po yung Maria Cristina Falls. So Miss Cristel, kung hindi ka pa nakapunta, ipapasyal ka namin dito. Yan, may librong tour kasi nga po I'm a local in Iligan City. I am proud to be an Iliganon. Ayan. So next step, next day, pupunta kami sa Cagayan de Oro. It's just an hour or an hour, 2-hour drive. So at Limkit Kai, Lux Hotel at July 17, 2022 from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Hello po, mga taga Cagayan, the City of Golden Smile. No? Nandun po yung mga water rafting, dating mga beach resort po, ang dami po doon. And sa Mindanao again, on July 23, 2022, nasa Davao po kami. Ayan po, ano ba yun? Well known for durian. At saka the most peaceful city, ika nga. Nandun po kami sa Park in Radisson Hotel on July 23, 2022 from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So yun po yung Mindanao po namin, mga taga Mindanao, magkita tapuhon dito. Libre lang din, walay bayad. So please do register. You just visit our Sun-Cor's website, sun-cor.com. Nandun na po yung link how to register. No? And next will be Visayas. Pupunta kami sa Tagbilaran, Bohol. Ito po yung local ng wife ko. She's from Bohol. Mga Bisaya gyapon, mga Sano, mga Sana, makita tapuhon at Bohol Tropics Resort on August 6, 2022 from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And tapos yung Cebu City at Quest Hotel naman sa July 21, 2022 from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Nandun po to sa IT Park malapit, no. So tanan mga taga Cebu magkita tapuhon dira, no, at saka sa taga Bohol. And then pupunta kami sa mainland, which is Luzon. First leg po namin is sa Laguna, sa Stonecrest Clubhouse on August 11, 2022 at from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. po. Next po will be on sa Manila naman kami sa SM Aura no, sa may Taguig, sa may BGC. Shout out sa mga friends and co-workers ko dyan sa BGC. And that's gonna be on August 13, 2022 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. po. Ayan, it's gonna be a whole day event and this is one of our major event, yung Metro Manila namin. Tapos, after that, pupunta po kami sa Central Plain of Luzon. Tapos, dito po sa Pampanga, sa SM Clark. So, lahat ng mga kabalan natin kayong mga Kapampangan, no? At saka mga nearby cities like Tarlac, Bulacan, please do come visit us at SM Clark on August 20th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And the next day po, August 21, diretso na po yung mga kuya sa Bataan, sa Dabalanga, the Plaza Hotel Balanga from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. po. That's August 21, 2022. And last po is the Baguio City sa Norte po tayo sa Holiday Inn Hotel on August 27, 2022 from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So just to share to everyone, yung main purpose namin is to educate you guys. Marami po tayong mga kababayan na hihirapan po sa study visa nila kasi nga po they were misled or they were given false promises kung paano sila mapi-PR, no? So this is one of the reason kung bakit gagawin namin to ni Kuya Mikmik. Hindi po to bakasyon, as you can see po. Hindi po bakasyon yung pinupuntahan namin sa Pilipinas kasi nga po we really kumbaga dinamdam namin yung need po na gagawin po namin to. Ayan. So, napagod ako doon hiningal ako doon. Ayun. So, by the way, like I said, si Miss Cristel is kasama namin doon.
Yeah.
Nasa VIP yan. Nasa VIP seat namin yan. Ayun. So, thank you again, Miss Cristel, for also supporting our event. And hopefully, mga kababayan po natin, just visit Sun-Cor's website, sun-cor.com, sun-cor.com. Para po, ito lang po yung website namin. Makapag-registered po kayo ng libre po, walang bayad to any events po na pupuntahan ninyo. Marami po kaming dalang mga pasalubong, mga liglig na ano ba 'yon? Mga idea, mga information, no? Especially coming here to Canada kasi nga ang main purpose nga namin ni Kuya Mick is to educate you and to help you to come to Canada the cheapest ways possible.
Yep.
Ayun. Continue tayo sa mga ano natin. Okay ka pa, Miss Cristel?
Yes.
Ayan.
All good. Excited.
Good.
Excited po sa
Bilisan lang
ating
natin kasi alam ko
Yeah.
So let's take last 10 questions para makaano
Shoutout tayo. It says, my son, watching from Bellflower,
Bellflower, California. Kumusta
Ayan
po?
Ano lang po, just message us, Sun-Cor, or you can just add me up, Kuya Nikki. Sun-Cor po. Ayan. Si Kim Bugayong, may chance pa po ba makakuha ng PR kung 45 years old na po ang mag-study dyan?
Pinakamatanda natin, Kuya Nikki, 52.
Yan. 52 po yung pinakamatanda na PR na din. Ayan. So like I said, marami pong pathway and yung sa Confed, this will help you out then.
Yes, for more mature students, when you're picking a school, pick a school na marami pong pathways available.
Yes.
So for example, kay Sir or Madam Kim, madami pong options si Confederation College.
Yes.
Like I said, lagay nating 3 general: express entry under Canadian Experience class, Ontario Immigration Nomination Program under the in-demand job offer skill stream or international student job offer stream, tsaka po yung RNIP. Yung RNIP po para siyang AIPP pero community-based, hindi po siya employer-based. But the concept is the same.
Yes.
So yan po.
So reiterate lang po namin, hindi po automatic po lahat, no? You need to apply for it and you need to also get a professional advice. Hindi po tayo pwedeng umasa lang sa taong na-approve kasi nga itong ginawa niya. Hindi po applicable yung pag-process sa inyo kasi magkaiba naman kayo ng profile, no? And we always encourage na andyan si Kuya Mikmik, andyan yung Sun-Cor to reach out to book a consultation with him, ano? Kasi nga, yes, nagtitipid ka, pero yun nga, this is your future eh. No, wag natin tipirin yung future natin. No, kasi once magkamali kasi tayo, alam mo yun, nakamarka na yun eh.
Kumbaga Kuya Nicky, lagi natin sinasabi, kung magpapakawala ka ng 1 to 2 million pesos, ano ba naman yung a few thousand pesos? Just so alam mo kung nasa tamang direction mo papakawalan yung pera mo.
Yes po. Hindi po kami, vocal po kami. Yung ano po ni Kuya Mikmik, consultation niya is $150 Canadian, yung 1 hour po. Nilireklamo na po yung asawa niya kasi lumalampas siya palagi ng 1 hour, pero yun lang po yung bayad niya.
Tsaka
Tapos
nakabook na tayo hanggang September. Pero kung emergency, yun nga po, pag talagang emergency and within reason na kaya namin accommodate, we
Yes
do our
po.
best naman po.
Tapos, yes, Sun-Cor is encouraging everyone to do DIY for the pre-sale processing. Pero kung hindi niyo po kaya, we can offer a service din po. Nasa website po namin, nasa Facebook din po namin kung magkano yung fees namin. It's 2,000 Canadian dollars po. Roughly, nasa 80,000 pesos po for the student. Tapos, 500 Canadian dollars po for each dependent or OWP or anak. Or around nasa 20,000 pesos po. Hindi po namin tinatago po yan.
Yes.
And vocal po kami na yan po yung fees namin. Wala pong hidden charges. No? Tsaka, yun nga po, kami mismo yung kausap nyo, si Kuya Mikmik, si Kuya Nicky ninyo. At the same time po, kami po yung magpa-process po talaga ng papers ninyo. No? Wag po tayong maniwala sa ibang mga naninira sa amin. Hindi po kami naniningil ng LOA. This is one way for us to pay it forward, no, sa biyaya na binigay ng Panginoon sa amin. So we're offering our LOA for free. Just to confirm, Miss Cristel, meron bang application fee? And can Sun-Cor waive the application fee?
Yep, of course. I was not able to on that pala, no. The application fee is actually $95. But if they apply through you, to our partner, Sun-Cor, it's already waived.
Ayan.
Thank you
Salamat
very
po.
much.
Yes.
Ayan. Tsaka hindi lang ito, may mga pasabog yung mga kuyas, no. Sa January intake, marami pa naman tayong January intake available na programs, no. Meron kaming DIY challenge, no. So sa lahat ng mga students na gustong kumuha ng LOA, with Sun-Cor, tapos if you want to do a DIY, meron po kaming, once you get your visa got approved, meron po kaming $500 na cashback, no. Bakit ganoon? Saan yung kinukuha yan? So once again po, we get commissions sa school kung saan kami nagpapasok. So whatever we get, we share, no. And this is for the first 20 applicants who will get the free, like I said, free LOA, waive your IELTS, waive your application fee, and then you can have this 500. Yung $500 po, like I said ni Miss Cristel, 350 po yung 1 month na.
Grabe. 350.
Tapos, may 150. Yung 150 po, it could be a 1 to 2 weeks grocery na po yun. No? Hindi man siya ganun kalaki, but still, it is a big help na po. Yan. So once again po, first 20 applicants na po for January 2023 intake, we will be happy to give 500 Canadian dollars cashback once your visa got approved po here. And yun, applying, of course, only if you apply with Confederation. Hindi mo nang ibibigay ito pag nag-apply kayo sa ibang school. Ayan.
Mabilis po mapuno yan. So,
Yes
kung
po.
hindi na talaga kayo.
Yes.
Confederation is a good school.
This is also, yun nga, another help that we are extending. Kasi po, random din po namin kung yung gastos. No? Kasi nga, once in naging student din kami ni Kuya Mikmik. Not me, my wife was a student. Ako yung open work permit holder. Ayan. So, yun. By the way, meron din kaming event this coming weekend. So, lahat ng mga students natin all over Ontario, kung yung mga taga-Confed, if you have time, Kuya Mikmik and I will be in Mississauga. So, we will be celebrating our 4th year anniversary for Sun-Cor.
Ayan.
At the same time, we will be also celebrating the Father's Day. So, happy Father's Day to all the dads po. And magkakaroon po kami ng free info session. So we'll be ano din po in celebrating po din sa Filipino heritage. We'll be celebrating the ano din salo-salo with the Kuyas, no.
Yep.
We'll have an immigration info session. So yung
I
mga
think
nag-graduates, ano ba yung gagawin or ano ba yung mga do's and don'ts while you are studying, no? So may mga pag-games mga kuyas, and then of course, since we have a licensed immigration consultant, si Kuya Mikmik, he can answer all your questions, and he can only answer that for free pag andun kayo. Ayan.
Saka Kuya Nicky, meron din tayong iba-ibang mga guest speakers from
Yes
different
po,
industries.
we have some, hindi man mga life coaches, but mga kuyas and ates natin that they've been here for a longest time that can guide us, like for example, about insurance, about getting a house,
Getting a car,
mga brokerage,
banking.
no? So
Yeah.
they will also help and share their knowledge about it. Mga Pilipino din, mga successful Filipino ano natin kababayan. So yun, just visit our website again, and then you can just or you can just there you go. Sun-Cor.com meet and greet event to register for free. Libre po to, walang bayad.
Opo.
Kami nga ni Kuya Mikmik ninyo ang bahala sa lechon.
Yeah. So register po kayo para alam namin kung gaano ba kalaki
Yes,
yung lechon.
the location is very accessible sa bus. Sa mga
Yes.
gusto mag-bus po, it's gonna be at the Red Spoon Restaurant. Sa restaurant po siya, at the 1076 Cardiff Boulevard, Mississauga, Ontario, from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. po. Ayun. So si
Ayan.
Kuya Mikmik lilipad po dito sa Ontario from
Yan,
Alberta.
dito. Para sa lechon. Nice. Para makita kayo.
Ayun. So yun, marami pa rin. Balik tayo sa mga questions. Ito kay Miss I don't know kung si Kelly Wu o Miss or Mr. ba to? I think I graduated with Bachelor's of Commerce but never apply it. Now I have food business. I am 45 years old. What will be the best course for me to take there in Canada? Sa Confed po, marami po silang business related programs, no?
Yes.
Just connect with us. We can help you out. And
Pwede rin yung mga dual programs.
yes po.
For business people like
Yes.
this.
So, ganoon din yung ginawa namin. Pumunta kami sa Canada. Mayroon kami maliit na barbecuehan. Yun po ang ginawa naming reason kung bakit mag-aaral si Mrs. ko ng business management, no?
Ayun.
Pero CPA na po siya, IT ako. Pero yun po naging reason kung bakit kinuha niya yung business management for the sake na meron kaming maliit na barbecuehan lang. Pina-DTI lang namin, barangay permit. Yun lang po. Ayan.
Example.
Yes. So, si Ses, ayan, suki.
Hi, hello po, madam.
Ayan. Kuya Nick and Kuya Mick, always stay safe, more power, Sun-Cor. Yan po yung ano namin, top fan ng Sun-Cor. Ayan, si Sir John, meron bang travel and tourism program sa Confed?
Right. Okay. We do have a program called Culinary Management. So it's a 2-year program, highly recommendable, because it has work placement. And then number two, by the way, correlate ko lang yung sa RNIP. For the 2021 RNIP endorsements or approval, pinakamalaki na occupation is actually nasa food sector in Thunder Bay. Yep. So Mackenzie Healthcare and Community. Normally number one parati sa healthcare.
Yeah.
Pero right? Pero that's another trivia I'd like to share with you. So food service, it's also one of the recommendable occupation. If this is something that you're very keen about. There you go.
That's good.
Ay, yun. So, ito tayo kay ito, how to connect. Ayan. Kuya, how to connect to Kuya for your assistance. Once again po, just reach out. You can just email, apply at sun-cor.com, or you can book a free one-on-one consultation with me. Just go to our website at sun-cor.com. Sun-cor.com. Ayan. So, ito naman po, okay. So
Yes,
ito
sir.
bro, si Edgar, good morning and good evening. How to connect po for you the soonest things
As
watching.
soon as po kay Kuya Nicky po, pagdating sa akin.
Ayan po. Right now kay Sir John naman, kay Bao Rojas. Kaya Nikki, anong course pa ang available ng January intake sa Confed? Ayun. At the best source for this one is the website po. No? Updated naman yung website ng Confederation College. Nandun na rin po yung tuition fee. Pero since nandito si Miss Cristel, bigyan nyo kami ng bulk idea, Miss Cristel, how much is a 1 year tuition fee or a 2 years tuition fee?
Right. Okay. So for the winter program, just to also mention, hindi ano siya, mas less yung in-offer natin in comparison to the biggest intake, which is September. So you could find an array from all the business program, all the postgraduate program, and also aviation and aerospace. That's available, and also PSW. Now for the tuition fee, generally, or on average, it would range from 15 to 18 per year, inclusive of the ancillary fees, tuition fee, and the school fees. Um, I'd like to emphasize that our students are not obliged to pay 1 year upfront, of course, if they're going with a regular visa route. And pero kind of listen to what our consultants would advise you whether you're okay to pay the deposit fee or 1 semester. So at Confed, we only require for the LOA, or once you have received your offer letter, to pay as low as 2,500 Canadian dollars. And then, yeah, so that's the initial payment. And the second payment will be the remaining of the first semester, and that is 2 months before the intake. So kung winter tayo, so November of this year, November 2022. And the last payment for the first year would be roughly around April 2023. So it's a staggered payment format. If they're going to lastly, if they're going to go with a dual program, we are not asking them to pay the deposit fee right now. They will pay it later pa sa January for the plus one or the dual program.
All right.
There. Mhm.
And then, thank you very much. At least clear na sa lahat. 2,500 po yung deposit once you get your letter offer. And then, yun po, depende po sa ano ninyo. We always recommend if you can pay the full year po para wala na kayong iisipin. And then, yeah. So another question here, what is co-op permit and do we apply for it? So I think si Kuya Mikmik yung pwede ito.
So yung first yung concept ng co-op. Yun pong co-op ay sa atin po parang OJT or internship. So paano ba nakakakuha ng co-op work permit? First, so co-op work permit is a type of permit na kayo po ay legally allowed to work based on the industry partner of the school. So kung yung program po ninyo may co-op, then that's the only time you can apply for a co-op work permit. Kung wala pong co-op yung program ninyo, wala pong co-op work permit. So minsan mas maganda po may co-op yung program para po may laman na yung resume ninyo. Kung gusto ninyong pag-graduate ninyo, meron na kayo agad Canadian experience. This is for employment. Yung work po natin habang tayo ay nag-aaral, hindi po counted towards the express entry or for CEC. Pero ang kagandahan po ng nakapag-work na kayo habang nag-aaral, pag-graduate niyo po, yung resume ninyo, may Canadian company na kayong ilalagay. And sometimes, lagi nga sinasabi ni Kuya Nicky, minsan yung mga company na nagko-co-op kayo, pag-graduate na kayo, minsan po aalokin na kayo ng trabaho pag nagustuhan niyo.
Yes.
So yun po yung best part about co-op.
Yeah. Because that's the best time to showcase yung skills natin, no? Sa co-op. And so once again guys, hindi naman kailangan kung anong natapos din natin is yun din magiging work natin after. No? There's a lot of options. You just need to know that options. And by connecting to Sun-Cor, do a one-on-one with Kuya Nicky, I can help you out. And para lang mag-guide kayo. And if you really need most detailed po na pathway kung applicable sa profile ninyo, you can book a consultation with Kuya Mikmik. To reach out to Kuya Mikmik, pag urgent po, is through me.
Yes.
Pero pag, if you have, you can visit the website, studyworklivemigratecanada.com, and you can book a consultation from there.
Yeah. Actually, mapupuno na tayo sa September, Kuya Nikki, and ngayon pa lang ay June pa lang. So, yun po.
Ayun. So, everyone, thank you very much again for joining us this session. Ms. Cristel, thank you very much. I guess we already addressed most of the questions for the school. Some of them are
Yes.
immigration na lang. And
Oh, yeah.
I know Ms. Cristel is not feeling well as well.
Yes. Kahit hindi halata, may sakit.
No.
Yes, Christy.
Ayun. But thank you very much again for sharing your Tuesday evening. Like I said, we much appreciated then for giving your time with the Kuyas. No? And we're very excited to be with you soon, no, sa event natin sa homecoming. It's almost 35 days na lang, bro.
Grabe, ang bilis. Ganun na lang ba?
Yeah, kasi today's the 14th. So,
14?
32 days in counting. Nasa Pilipinas na
Buwan na lang pala.
Ayan. So, Miguel, can you invite everyone for Confederation College?
Yes, and thank you, Sir Nikki, Sir Mikmik, for this opportunity. And I do look forward to our event. It's only, it's only like a month away, and we're going to spread the good news across the Philippines. And why should we select? Okay, just to wrap things up. Why you should select or consider Confederation College? As mentioned, we do waive IELTS for all programs. We do have reasonable cost of living. So from accommodation wise and even your food. In fact, I forgot to include for the on-campus accommodation, the 350 not only includes the Wi-Fi but also the utilities and the furnishing. So that is quite reasonable.
Ay,
And
grabe.
yes, and although of course we have to also mention that it's a limited number of seats or slots per intake, but this is one way of helping or reaching out to the international students by subsidizing some of their expenses. We also have the free transit bus for our students, so that would lessen your expenses. Use that 1,000 1,500 for balikbayan box, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Why not? And we also waive application fee through our partner Sun-Cor. And last but not the least, we do have a clear pathway or immigration options for our students. And as also as a disclaimer, we really need to know about the in-depth information of this immigration route. And how would we know about this? By consulting with our Kuyas through Sun-Cor. So thank you very much, and may you have a wonderful evening, morning, or afternoon.
Ayan po.
Ayan,
Thank you very much, Giselle. Pagaling ka, and
soon and see you soon.
see you soon. Take
Thank
care
you.
and God bless.
Bye-bye. God bless.
Bye po, madam.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Ayan. So,
Ayan.
we're successful.
Oo nga.
School
Daming
for
options.
yesterday.
Daming PR pathway options.
Yan.
Mga
Merong
confident.
isang tanong tayo dito, bro, kay Miss Camille Madrigal. Ayan po. Baka magtatampo to. Ang tanong ko dito is, since 1 plus 1, how many points po sa CRS score? Yung ano na yun?
Okay. So, yun pong points for education in Canada, dalawa po siya. Isang 15 points pag 1 to 2 year program yung inaral ninyo, mag 1 plus 1 man kayo or 1 year program lang, qualified na po kayo sa 15 points. Kung ang inaral nyo po ay 3 years or more, 30 points po yung difference sa CRS. Pero syempre, kung 3 year yung inaral ninyo, mas mahal po siya. The most efficient when it comes to post-graduation work permit validity, yun pong pag nakahit kayo ng 2 years. Kasi beyond 2 years, 3 years lang din po yung maximum na PGWP. Yung iba naman po, ang tina-target talaga yung mga 3 years para yung 30 points kasi yun talaga yung pinanghahawakan nilang kailangan nila. Or minsan ang target nila yung mga master's graduate stream na provincial nomination. So depende po sa strategy ninyo towards your PR. But for CRS points alone, yun nga po, kung mag 1+1 kayo, 15 points pa rin ang makukuha ninyo.
Saka I think yung 1 year at 2 year program po are just the same score.
Yes, dun lang sa PGWP nagkakatalo.
Yes po. Sa CRS score, no? 1 year man or 2 years yung ano mo, same lang yung
15
point.
pa din, yes.
Ayan. So I guess, yun. So I guess we already nasagutan natin lahat ng ano natin.
I think
So
so,
once
yes.
again, ano natin, i-reflex ko lang, screenshot niyo po itong mga events po ng mga Kuyas, the Balikbayan, the official homecoming event po ng mga Kuyas. And you can visit our website po, sun-cor.com to register for free lang po to. No, nandun na po yun. Pagpasok niyo po sa website, may pop-up ng lalabas. Please register, click here to register for free. Ayan po. At tapos, mayroong mga Eventbrite po doon per venue. Ayan.
Yan.
Tapos, isa pa po, this coming Sunday po, magkita-kita po tayo sa lahat ng mga international students po ng Ontario. No, we're very excited po na this event kasi this is also a 4th year anniversary ng Sun-Cor.
Yan.
At the same time, it is a Father's Day. After nyo po mag-church, so you can always go to this venue kasi this is very informative po kasi nga nandyan si Kuya Mikmik and in celebration po for the Filipino heritage po natin, we will be inviting some guest speakers po, lalo na mga newcomers din at saka yung mga freshly graduate in paano yung mga diskarte sa buhay natin, no? Meron din tayong nakuha tawag nito, staffing agency. No?
Ayun.
Pwede rin tumulong din maghanap ng work sa OWP at saka sa student din, no? Part-time or full-time. So yun, you can just visit our website or you can just go to Sun-Cor's website /meet and greet event. So yun, to register for free. Punta na po sa website, andun na po. Ayun.
I think, Ricky, 100 po yung capacity ng venue. Nasa 80 na yata tayo or 70.
Yes po. But don't worry po, kasi nga po, the venue naman po is
Pwede naman palakihin pa kung
pwede
kailangan.
palakin pa, depende po. For sure po, may lechon. Nag-order na po ng mga kuyas ng mga lechon.
Yan. Hindi kami liletsyonin pero kakain tayo lahat.
At saka, syempre po, salo-salo means parang bayanihan rin po. If you can bring some to, syempre, pag mas magandang mas maraming food that we can share din. Pero kung hindi po mandatory na magdala kayo ng food, kung wala po, just bring yourselves, no?
Importante po nandun kayo, magkakilala tayo, magkakwentuhan.
Yes, building a network is a very important
Yes.
po, no? And
marami tayo Kuya Nikki dadating mga mga students natin na almost purely online tas graduate kasi wala silang kilala kasi laging online learning. So
yes,
this is an opportunity to network.
Yes. So pag once makita niyo na kami, hindi na kayo mahihiyang lalapit sa mga kuyas. No?
Yes, so yun nga po.
Ayun. So once again everyone, thank you very much for joining us with our live session today, Morning with the Kuyas. We do this every Tuesdays and Fridays, morning here in Ontario and in Alberta and evening in the Philippines. And continue to support us po. Hindi po kami magsasawang gawin po to. This is just to educate and to help our kababayans talaga, no? Just to give them the right pathway. Kasi nga po, ang dami pong mga misleading information na kumakalat. Lahat po today nagiging vloggers na rin. Wag po tayo basta-bastang maniwala po, no? Talk to the right people. At the same time, reference lahat po dun sa official website ng Canada, yung canada.ca or yung cac.ca
.gc.ca. Yes. So yun po. Sana po makita namin kayo sa Sunday. Masayang event po ito. Indoor po siya. So umulan.
Yes. Ito po, may ipi-play lang akong video natin, bro, before we end.
Yeah.
Yun. So, thank you very much again, everyone. And once again, my name is Kuya Nikki,
I'm Kuya Mikmik.
and I hope to see you on our next live session. Bye, everyone. Stay safe
Stay
and God
safe.
bless.